Right, appreciate you taking the time to speak to me, Raffi. What a brilliant individual season you've had. Just talking about your entry into the first team, did you anticipate yourself to take it in your stride in the way that you have and make the mark in the Premiership in the fashion that you have done?
Not at all, really. It all came around pretty quick. I knew that when I got an opportunity, I had to take it, and because I knew, like, if I take my opportunity, then there's a chance I can push to get a spot in the team week in, week out. Because we had that like rotational policy, and Alex told me if you play well, then you'll be in the mix. So I just tried. I just knew I can't really go through the game, go through the motions of just doing everything that's just basic. And if there is an opportunity, not try and take it. Like if there's a gap round the ruck, if I see a space I can go for, not take it and try and play safe.
How great of an experience was it when you when you go back to last season? Because I remember you was taken as part of the match day squad to Sandy Park when we last won there, and Byron actually came and celebrated his try with you when you had the yellow bib on. Now you come back to where we are now in the semi-final, and you've very much been a part of the process of leading the team to that. Just put into words what that journey's been like from where you were back on that day to heading into Sandy Park this weekend.
Yeah, well, it's been great because last season I was really playing on loan with CLFC quite a lot.
Yeah.
Playing Jets games and stuff, and then I got the call up to be travelling reserve quite late. So I flew over with the owners on the day, and then that was my first time really experiencing a match day environment, like a packed out Sandy Park. And then the way we played that game to beat them away was already massive. It was class being there. Even just like traveling reserve, I was loving every moment of it. And walking around afterwards, clapping with the crowd, it was unbelievable. And then to get the opportunity this weekend now to go and do it again, because we should have done it last week, but I mean the stakes are a bit higher this week, but to go and do it again this week will be unbelievable.
I mean, obviously you're not short of confidence based on what you've said and the way that you played, but how much is fearlessness and, the lack of experience at this level, how much has fearlessness played a part in how well that you've done?
I mean, I'm so nervous, like before games.
Yeah.
Sat on the bench, like really, really nervous to try and have a laugh and a joke to sort of play it off. But I am inside really, really nervous. But once I get on the pitch, I just sort of, it does feel like you're still just playing the game of rugby I played since I was 5 years old. Like you're not, I don't know how to phrase it, but you're not
thinking about it when you're on the pitch.
Yeah, it's not unnatural to you. You know how to do it. And naturally, I think it just that takes over when I'm on the pitch. And you need to be fearless. Like I'm not the biggest guy on the pitch, so you can't just shy away from tackles. And I feel like if I get in there and make a hit early on, then my confidence goes up anyway. So just need to get stuck in as early as I can and try and do something.
Do you think when I discussed that experience that you had at Sandy Park on that day, even though you didn't have a part to play on that occasion, you're made to feel very much a part of the team and part of that win by the lads on that day, so that by the time that you do make your first call up for the first team, you've had the run that you've had. For me, as an outsider, it doesn't seem that much of a sudden thing, because you've always been made to feel like you're a part of the first team, and the lads have always included you in conversations and made you feel a part of the whole process.
Yeah, definitely. The lads help you fit in straight away. Even then, I was traveling reserve, but I felt like I was basically on the bench, ready to go on.
Yeah.
And it's always been the same. So when you're training here, if you're training against the starting 23, you're trying to challenge them throughout the whole week. And if you get a chance to come in, everyone's happy for you. No one's like, oh, Raffi's in the team. Everyone's buzzing. So it's class, really.
And then obviously you've got two brilliant minds at your disposal to pick with Faf and Cliffy. Just talk to me about how great it's been to pick their minds and watch their careers develop from afar, and then go on to come on for Faf this season.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, I think it was Cliffy's 150th game when I made my debut. So like,
Yeah.
an unbelievable achievement, and hopefully I can do the same one day. He's helped me with my box kicking right from when I first came in from the academy, and I couldn't really box kick at all, to be honest. Like, and now it's the best it's ever been because of Cliffy and Faf. And Faf, obviously, World Cup winner. Like, who else is there better to learn off from the experiences he's had? He said he's when he was playing in the Lions, he wanted to run everything, this and that, and that's not all. You can't just do all of that. It's not going to work in the Prem. Yeah. So he's really helped me with my actual like controlling the game side of things and game management, watching games back after I played, even if it's 10 minutes I got on the bench or 20 minutes, just and being really like pernickety, picking out points that I would never even think of. So it's really helped me build my game.
You've always been very grounded, and that's something you can say about the majority of the side, whether it's the senior lads or the young lads coming through. Just what's it been like getting the attention and the plaudits this season? Obviously, the Telegraph did that article, the Master and the Apprentice with you and Faf. What's it like getting, big newspapers like that, and just the fans in general singing your praises?
It's pretty funny, really.
Yeah.
I would never have expected it, but I suppose I just find it quite new, really. Yeah, like I didn't really expect that would be like part of it, but pretty cool. Enjoy it a little bit, but I mean, it's just background noise, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got to focus on your job.
And then, we mentioned that the big one this weekend, Exeter. Just for yourself, what could you say the lads take away from that experience at the weekend? Didn't go to plan, but a lot of positives to take away in defeat and things to work on heading into this weekend's game.
Well, how tight we've got really over the last few months, losing some of the lads through injuries in that game.
Yeah.
Really like fueled the fire a bit, like to take away some of our brothers. So definitely the boys I've got a bit of anger around because of that. And to be honest, we felt like the way we were playing in that first half, we should have just kept going at that. And by our errors, we let them back into the game. Obviously, we were forced into making a few subs early on. So maybe the bench couldn't make as much of an impact because they probably played most of the game. So there's definitely a lot of anger ready to be released, controlled rage ready to be released on Saturday.
Does it feel like a big semi-final week, or is there a sense of just approaching it as any other game and not letting the sense of occasion get to you all? How does it feel?
Sort of a bit of both, really, because you want to stay calm and not get too hyped about it. But at the end of the day, it's still a semi-final. You can't shy away from it because it isn't any normal game. They're going to be up for it probably more than last week. We're going to be up for it more than last week, and it's going to be an absolute fierce battle. And just so excited for it. So you can't really. You want to sort of hold yourself back a little bit in the week from getting too excited too early. But I know, like, from that quarterfinal against La Rochelle, I was too pumped up too early. I felt like, and it sort of drained my energy a bit.
Yeah.
Whereas I know I need to stay calm, relaxed, have fun, enjoy the whole experience. Like, don't just get off the bus with your headphones on, staying in the zone. Enjoy, like, you're at Sandy Park, famous stadium, loads of fans. Enjoy the whole experience because I don't know how often these come around. Well, it's the first time it's ever happened for me, but I know they don't come around very often. So, yeah.
Does it fill you with pride this season, knowing that it's not just been another push for the top four for the side? It's actually been, we're in the hunt for the title this time. So every time that you've played, you fully earned your spot in this side, in a side that's playing at a really high level, the highest level that we've played for years. Does that fill you with pride knowing that?
Yeah, I love it. I know it's just like being part of a team where you can win every game. Really, if we play to our best, like we can win every game. So to be part of that is just unbelievable. It's something you dream of when you're a kid.
Yeah.
So I just love it, really.
And how pleased are you for the other lads around you? Obviously, Reedy's done really well this season. Roebuck's been getting in the side, and Connor Doherty as well. It's been really seamless, the transition for you guys. And you yourself, as an academy lad, what would you say are the main things that you guys as a collective have taken from the academy, and you as an individual as well?
I mean, it is great to be playing with all the boys that you've literally played academy with. Schoolboy rugby, I played with Doc at school. Roebuck all the way through. Played against him at Lancashire, Cheshire.
Yeah.
Played with Harper at Lancashire all the way through. So it's just great, really. The academy is just because we train with the first team all the time. It's so good. I know boys at other clubs through like 20s camps and stuff. They don't get to train with the first team all the time, but we're always with the first team, so probably learn a lot more. And then obviously we've sort of got there's a lot of passion from the young boys from around here. Like this is what we've always dreamed of. So there's nothing more we want to do than winning a sales shirt. So when we put it on, like you won't see any young boy shy away from anything. We won't see anyone in the team shy away from anything, but there's I reckon, a little bit of extra passion from some ACAD boys when they're playing, because they know all their mates are watching from around there, all their families watching, and there's no shying away from any of it. This is what like everyone's always expected you to do, from schoolboy rugby through counties through academy. So yeah.
And finally, when you mention the transition from academy to the senior side of the club, the example that gets thrown around all the time is the Curry boys and what they've gone on to achieve, with Tom getting in the British and Irish Lions this summer. Just his career trajectory, Tom's, how inspiring is it for you to see someone do so well at such a young age? And have you guys ever had a chat about his journey from the academy to Sale?
We've probably not had a chat like me and Tom. We've probably discussed it in little conversations unconsciously, but it is just really inspiring to see. Like you look at like they're showing on Sky Sports at the minute, loads of old Lions games and like the Lions tournaments and stuff, and you watch it and you think like that's so far away, but it's not that far away. Literally, you're in the change rooms and out on the pitch playing next to what's going to be a Lion and what's going to be the Springboks, the Springboks that play against the Lions. So it's actually not too far away, and it's unbelievable. Even like seeing Jason Robinson around the club.
Yeah,
it's literally on your doorstep. People that have been Lions legends, England legends, and exactly Curry's so young and he's done it. So why shouldn't you be able to do the same thing?
And that's the ambition for you, yeah.
But yeah, definitely that's an ambition. I've always wanted to do that, and so try and soak up as much as I can from how hard Tom works, and yeah.
Good man. Well, I don't doubt you for a second, mate. You've got a massive future ahead of you, and just soak in the moment and enjoy the weekend.
Thank you.
Good man. Right, appreciate your time. I'll let you go there.
Cheers, Jamal.